Yo, what's up people, Tasaran here, welcome back to the World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King with the awesome Hunter Kaiban, accompanied with Smegger of course, who is just an absolute bloody legend right now, absolute legend. You see that we're not quite doing what you thought I was going to be doing. The ending of the last episode, Q popped for Scarlet Monastery. Sadly it didn't work out from what I can remember. But where we had already done the full thing, you know, I got the sword from the quest for killing all the bosses in Scarlet Monastery, so I'm not overly bothered about it. But before that popped, we had just handed in the quest for Frostmoor into Thunderbluff, giving us the Spirit Hunter headdress. 10 agility, 9 spirit, 85 armor, and oh so fashionable. Love it. So I'm kind of carrying on from there, really. We're getting to the point now where I'm going to be starting looking at Zul'Farrak, and Zul'Farrak is just a brilliant dungeon. I thoroughly enjoy it in all stages. You know, how a lot of dungeons kind of changed throughout. Zul'Farrak is one of those that's just stood the test of time, really. It's just a great dungeon. And when it comes to sort of like boosting characters, like helping out the lower levels or being boosted, Zul'Farrak is one of those dungeons that's, because its class is outside, it makes boosting a hell of a lot easier. You know, when I've boosted a couple of people using my DK on there, because it's outside, you can mount up, round everything up on the mount, and then just kill it all. It's a brilliant dungeon. Plenty of quests, one of which will give us the carrot on the stick, which gives us an additional 3% movement speed whilst mounted, which is only good, isn't it? It's only good. Now this effect doesn't stack, so I think it won't do a great deal for me because I have this pathfinding, which gives us an additional 10% on the mounted movement speed. So I don't know whether or not it's going to be as useful, but I'm going to get it anyway because, well, you would, wouldn't you? There's loads of quests there, so I want to start working towards that. So you join me now in the Thousand Needles. We're going to be doing the quests in the Shimmering Flats, working our levels up so we're then high enough to pick up the quests for Zul'Farrak. One of which will be in the Doswallow Marsh, which will then be able to get Deadmire, which was the next one from Mela Stonehoof. That's right, we've got a bit of a list of things to do, which is always good. You have to bear with me, I feel all of a sudden congested. I'll be able to breathe in a minute. I will be able to breathe in a minute. Okay, so currently at Free Wind Post, we need to make our way over to the Shimmering Flats. Now, I have just been looking around here to see if there was any quest. I was hoping to sort of pick up Alien Egg, which is kind of on the way to the Shimmering Flats. It's literally right next to the road. You just pick it up and hand it in. But I can't find the quest. I've got a feeling I've already done it, because obviously I have already been to the Thousand Needles. So I ain't got to worry about that. We're just gonna head straight there. So it's going to be scorpids. There's going to be birdies, turtles, basilisks. We're gonna get a quest to basically take out everything that moves. Now this is the Thousand Needles. It does join onto Tanaris. Yep. It is and can be and always will be another one of those zones that are rife with ganking. So I'm not expecting today's episode to be... It would be brilliant if it is as productive as I'm kind of hoping it's going to be, but there is a very good chance that there's going to be quite a few corpse runs involved, which I'm a little bit concerned about. Now the other thing that I wanted to go over, I should have mentioned first, I am sorry that this video is going out later than expected. It was supposed to go out 9 o'clock this morning, and I'm just recording it now. Just haven't had the time. Yesterday was our 13th anniversary, our wedding anniversary. That's right, 13 years I've been married now. So I just wasn't coming on the game. It's just as simple as that. So that is the reason why the video is a bit late. I am ever so sorry, because I have done, you know, I have kind of worked towards trying to get back to my regular every other day. That's still going ahead. That's not changing. This hopefully is a one-off. It is my week off this week, so I have been able to crack on for the most part, but I've been spending an awful lot of time on Frostmourne, which is where we're really playing now. We've got the guild going over there. The guild's called Entity, and you are all more than welcome, if you want to come and join us. Now I know a lot of people, I was one of them, couldn't see the point of Time 7 servers. I can see the point in it now. It is really good fun. You know, it takes the chore out of it. It takes the work out of it, and you can literally just crack on. It is glorious, absolutely glorious. And I'm just having a look. You see, there's certain things like Bronze Tube if you was Alliance for the quest in Duskwood, but there's some things I think sometimes might sell, and I keep looking for the trade supplies and all that. As you can see here, I've bought 2 dual crafting recipes, which I bought them at different times, which is why I had 2. But we already know it. It can sell. Got these herbs, and again from another vendor. You know, and stuff like this does sell. It just does sell. So it's always worth just spending that little bit of silver to get a bit of a profit back. It's something that I do. You know, I buy a lot of consumables on the cheap. Most of the consumables, to be honest, I do actually use. Now these are looking... I can't actually see them on here. They might be low level. They are low level. Because usually, you know, you'd be rocking these sort of very early on, really, very early on. But that's good, because it means we get to just smash them out. And there is another one over there. I can just see it there in the distance. I still had to hand in, you see I've got on, I am tracking it there, the Hecula's Revenge, where we need to go to South Shore. It's difficult. It's difficult. It's such, you know, a ganking zone. It's not something that I think we're going to be doing anytime soon. We've got an alliance over there. He's 47. Okay, so let's have a look. Right, we've got all the way along here for the rocket parts. They are literally all over. I'm not worried about those. The only thing about the rocket parts is that if you are going to come here and start doing them, finish it. Don't leave. It will take up bag space. They don't all stock in one. I'm a little bit... You fucking prick. Level 47. That should be enough to make you fucking think twice, you... Sorry about my language. It's ganking in it. It's ganking. Sorry about that. Look, and he shit himself, did he? Look, he hearthstoned out. What a prick. What a prick. You pansy. Yes, I did use a health pot. But that's what they're for, so I don't want to be dissed for using that. But, oh, that was close. Level 47. So how much did I get done before I got ganked in this area then? I'm just going to put that down as I'm just a better player. Just, that's about it. I can't believe he hearthstoned though. It may be a case of he had to hearthstone to his next portal call anyway, and he thought I'd be an easy gank. Anyway. Pardon my language, let's move on. Right, so 34, so we're still going to get, your own time, Smegs. We're still going to get, put Growl on, we're still going to get XP for these, so I'm more than happy. In fact, wow, that bow that we was given by Stabior is just awesome. In fact, I'm going to put it down as to that what did that damage, that amount of damage on that dwarf thing, because it was level 47. You know, really, you'd have thought that the amount of just my hit chance would be drastically lower against someone of 9 levels higher than me. Elemental air. That'll be a bit of a profit. And as you can see, I am auto-attacking because auto-attack is clearly just more than enough. Because if we are going to be in a situation of ganking, I don't want to have to take a mana pot at the beginning. I would much rather, because they share a cooldown, use the health pot instead when I need to. The health pots I'm using are level 35, so they're, you know, they're the best that we can possibly use. I'm now up to 19. I don't know how I ended up with that many actually. I think it is purely just what I grinded out on the or ground out on my DK. Level 30, no XP for this one. So you had better drop a shell, sunshine. You had better drop a shell. Nice. Good on you. Good on you. So we're good for 31 and up. As far as getting levels. Now I do have rested bonus, and that is going to... that's going to really help. Alright, we're going for that one first. Thanks to Swipe, his conal ability, he managed to keep the aggro on the bird as well there. I've got to admit, I am finding that the pets in particular on Wrath are just stunning. He is definitely the best version of Smegger that I've had, and that would include really the one on retail. Even the one on retail, I found that I was still taking that aggro away, whereas on Wrath he just seems to be a lot more balanced. He keeps the aggro regardless of what I decide to do with myself. So unfortunately I have used mana, because I kind of went onto autopilot a little bit there. Right. I was expecting to see like loads. I mean, there's a few bits of the rocket parts around here, which in theory is where they actually start. So I want to kind of start and just do a circle round. Is a dog barking? I think our dog is having a quiet word with next door's dog. Yeah, that was our dog. One of them. I'm just waiting for this men pet to tick away at this withering poison. Nature damage inflicted every 3 seconds. It's gone. Move him on to the next one because it looks like he can handle it. I've just got to make sure I stop. Right, put a heal on. Got a full mana, have for a while, so we're going to increase our damage. And that's 3 of them. Awesome. Scorpion quest nearly done. Fuck is that? Awesome. That's one quest done. Now, is there any more rocket parts around here? We'll get the vulture. I'm not too worried about the vultures, because there is a point over on the eastern side, I think there's a couple actually, where there's like the skeletal bones and you've got a big grouping of them. Fucking hell, little midgy thing. Where there's a big grouping of them, so I plan on doing the vultures more there. I don't really want to stop every 2 seconds for these singular ones. So, other than finding the rocket parts, we're going to make our way to the very sort of north side. Here we go. We want the basilisks. How many of these ones do we need? 9 more. Okay. So let's see if we can keep this going. Now I want to get these done as soon as possible, because they're not really... Well, you didn't drop anything. These aren't giving us XP. It's only going to be XP for handling the quest. But the basilisks are of different levels. And the gazers, I believe, are the highest leveled. Go for the red. And then go for that one. That scorpion might get involved. Beautiful. That's a nice couple of crits going there. Again, there's a couple of parts over there. Actually, there's loads. We're going to do this. Brilliant stuff. Now, none of these quests are in any way towards Zul'Farrak, but it is a nice grouping of quests, and I've always more enjoyed doing loads of quests, seeing like a list of complete in the log, and then handing them all in, and it's one of those situations where it kind of feels productive, even in times when it's not. I mean, saying that, I'm not wasting my time. I am getting something out of this. What? Right, yeah, these three aren't actually going to be giving us a great deal. You know, rep, completed quests for the Lore Master achievement. I want the Vortex. I've got to remember to put it back. Oh, I love that purple trail that you get from these. It just looks cool. Well, that's just typical. Oh no! Nice. Barely nice. Right, rocket parts. Now, in theory, you'd get loads out of that. No, that's not one. I am going to be really concentrating on the tortoise shells because I do believe that they are the... Inventory's full? Oh, that's a shame. Right, Smegger, you can have some protection. We'll heal you up. Now that is going to make things considerably harder. Right, food is and always will be the first thing to ditch. Fortunately, I don't actually have much. Just trying to think what... Vulture Talon, fuck off. Not really after Scorpids. Broken Scorpid leg for 8 copper. No. No. You know, at the moment I'm still at the stage where anything sort of less than a silver. I mean, even that really is too little for me to be that worried about, but... I don't like waste, really. You know, like the lock boxes. I'm not going to open that. We don't know a rogue at the moment. I don't know if I want to make a rogue. And even if I did, it would probably be on the ×7 server, so I don't have to worry about the levelling side. I can just get to the end game PvP, which seems to be what it's all about. You know, I'm at the stage where I'm grinding out on the ×7 server. I'm a level 80 and I'm sort of trying to get enough gear to do the heroics, which is a pain in the arse. Now, I've made everything that I possibly can out of blacksmithing. Pretty much got everything I possibly can out of dungeons and shit, but I'm still not quite ready for heroics. And the only gear, really, and what seems to give you the most gear at that stage that I'm at, is from Honor, it is from Battlegrounds. So level 80 in Wrath, it would appear that PvP is where it's at. Why? Don't know. Just is. Which really sort of makes me think, so why is there so many people festering around ganking low levels when there's so much PvP you need to do when you're later on? It just seems weird. Why would you want to waste your time? Oh, it's only tin. From a distance I thought it was iron. But I'll get it anyway, because I'm pretty sure I've got some tin on me. Yes, I have. That's tin, isn't it? Yeah, I've got some tin. Right, now I want to avoid these, the vultures. Gonna sneeze. I want to finish off the turtles. And hopefully focus more on the ones that's actually going to give me something. Now what's that? That's an iron. And then we'll go to that cratery bit there where there's a lot of the crystal hides. Oh, it's there. And we got a skill point. That's brilliant. That's really what I'm looking for at the moment. Just a skill. Because as far as my smelting goes, smelt mithril's green. So you got to smelt quite a few to get any kind of points out of it. Hey, that's it. Nice. Right, crystal hides. So really a lot of my, I'm at that, you know, those little snippets within the leveling of mining where really you need to actually mine something. And if I can get that to kind of, you know, I've got to be honest, I can't remember what true silver ore is. I might even be able to get it because I've already got some. Definitely not ready for thorium yet. In fact, there's a lot here. So we're going to go on a bit of a mining spree, I think. Since there's clearly no basilisks down here. There's usually quite a few, say the crystal hides and the basilisk types. There's usually a couple of those as well. But not today. Got some gold. Which I'm pretty sure is just shocking. I'm going to go to Viper for the moment. Any regen's good, isn't it? Please, please, please. Please, please, please. Oh, basilisk. Have a word. Well, that's unnecessary, isn't it? Nothing. Absolute nothing. Okay, so we need one more basilisk, because it's good, because they're usually around 30, 31. 7 crystal hides. We're halfway through with the rocket car parts, and I'm about halfway through around the circuit, so that's not too bad. All right, bloody mana. Yeah, and according to this, there's just as much down here. We'll get plenty at the bottom here. This is where the gazers are. Nothing. I don't see any of the rocket car parts at all. Nothing. Right. Okay, so we don't need any more of anything else, really. Still need crystal hides. I don't know if there's any crystal hides down the bottom. I'm pretty sure there is. That's one. And that's another. And that will hopefully pick the 2 of them up. Go on, pick them both. Pick them both. Nice. Oh. And that was Smega that critted that then. That was beautiful. I'm going to get a mana burn. That is another crystal hide. Oh, inventory's full. What is it? Is there anything worth less? Mystery meat, I don't care what that says. It doesn't sell as much as you would like it to. And I'm going to get rid of the lockbox because I'm not going to do anything with it. Because I should. There's going to be a green item or some shit in there, but genuinely, the time it takes to possibly find a rogue that's leveled up their lockpicking, slim to none, really. I mean, I know that when I play a rogue, I will level up lockpicking. I can't not. But not a lot of people do, because it can be a bit of a ball ache. Yeah, I don't need mystery meat. Right. Is there any more gazers in sight? Not gazers, crystal hides. There is one over there. And there's one there as well. So, brilliant. Absolute brilliant. Rocket car parts. Don't forget them, Tas. I hope I haven't blindly walked over any. Nothing to loot, and we've got that one. I mean, I'm not being blind, am I? There is sod all rocket car parts. I mean, there's a grouping around those bones, which is the same for the vultures that I mentioned. So let's see if we can do some kind of multi-pull before he kills everything in sight. He dinged. Congratulations, Smegger. That's going to help with the healing. I'll stick one on anyway. It's hard to tell, isn't it? I mean, how many's there? Is it just? It is just the 3, isn't it? Even though I could have sworn I killed 4. Oh no, I got 4 bones. Yep. Perhaps one of them was too low level to get XP for. Definite possibility. We've got some tin. Okay. Oh, that's not too bad. They stacked as 20. I thought it was like 3 stacks of 10. Do you think all 30 goes into the same stack? Would be nice. Core stone I'd like to keep if possible. Scorpids are a thing of the past. Hopefully. But there's no more vultures there. There's usually more than that, I'm sure of it. Yeah, it's going to stack as a 30. I like it. That's way better than classic. And there, look at all these glorious rocket car parts. Just brilliant. Let's grab a few of these. Long tail feathers, like 3. Turtle meat I'm keeping. Large venom sacs, very... What's my stamina 2? That'll do. I mean, before I take on the gazers, I can, you know, I can have a word with the vendor at the raceway. And that way, when I do go on to doing the gazers, I can just flat out kill and loot. Because at the moment, it don't seem like much all this silver that I'm literally throwing away. But at the end of the day, it all mounts up. There's a lot of vultures here. I haven't got all the basilisks yet. I still need one more of them. Right, inventory's full. Yeah, where's Smegger gone? What happened there? Oh, I might have to go all the way to the other side to get a basilisk. Yeah, don't do that. Finish the ones you are. I mean, the crystal hide and gazes, I think, sort of match and go together at the bottom, but bollocks. Utter smeg. But that is all of the vultures. Oh, can I? No. No. Here's the top in it. Crystal hide, crystal hide, crystal hide. Oh dear. Sorry. Crystal hide. Crystal hide. Have a word with yourself. They're all crystal hide now. Where's all the regular basilisks that I was killing before, where there was loads? Basilisk. Awesome. Right, we've got one part there. Well, that one's got nothing round it. We'll grab that one. Because unnecessary battles really isn't going to help us level if I'm just picking shit up. So if I can get a part that's not surrounded by mobs, all the better. Because it turns out that a bump in the road is the one that's like green. And it's that's like the one we can do and actually be worth it, as well as the rocket car parts. The other quests, we got to go to the Stranglethorn Veil, which I will be doing, and I've actually got all the pages for the Green Hills of Stranglethorn all waiting to hand in, all in the bank. I think I might have told you before when I went there, a level 80 hunter, I wouldn't be able to tell you what race, but I'm guessing a dwarf, just had their pet waiting at the camp on aggressive, and it was just killing everything that went near it. It's a fun way of spending your afternoon, isn't it? I mean, if there's anything worse, I think, than going around ganking someone, it's going around not ganking people and getting your pet to do it for you. I mean, that's got to be even more boring, isn't it? Surely. You're not even doing it.
Off with you.
Right, we'll speak to the supplier and get rid of our rubbish. That'll do.
Alrighty then. Hi, how are you? Very well then.
Hi, how are you?
So yeah, if you are going to come here and do all these quests, because
Alrighty then.
they are really good
Honest,
quests.
sure.
There's no someone in the
I'll
Badlands.
be away.
Yes, I
Hi,
will.
You're a tall one.
Encrusted tail fins from the Vile Reef in the Vale.
Off and away.
I'll pick it up, but I can't see that happening. Because I'm pretty sure they was, I mean, they was in Classic, but I'm pretty sure they were Elite. You know, the Vile Reef is off the west coast of the Vale. Nice. Speak to Gazlo in Ratchet. I'm guessing then he'll be the bump in the road. So let's go down there. Right, so I haven't actually got the quest yet for Gazrilla. The quest for the carrot on the stick, mounted movement speed, increased trinket, is from the Shimmering Flats. That's a crystal hide. That's a crystal hide. Seriously, There's a gazer. $35. I thought they were a fair bit higher than that. I thought they went up to like 38 or some shit. Right, if you missed what I did there, I feigned deft. Because you can use that as an interrupt. Because they immediately stop targeting you. This far away, he shouldn't do the gazy thing on me. Oh, nope, that was a mistake, because he wasn't targeting me, but never mind. The cooldown on Fade Def is actually quite quick. It's 30 seconds. So I'm not worried at all. Ploughing through these, literally ploughing through them. Go on, move on to the next one like the devil bear that you are. Fucking bear! Oh, that was a mistake. Awesome, and that was that one finished. Now that has left us with loads of quests to hand in all over the place. I will be doing the Veil ones. I might not be questing in the Veil. I may not show the questing in the Veil. I will press the record when I do come to try again to hand in the Green Heels of Stranglethorn and just kind of slot it into a video somewhere just to show you that how much trouble I had doing it. But I don't know, I might do it in the middle of the night when it's a breeze and I can just turn up, do it, leave again. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be questing in the Veil. Not this time. If I was a Skinner leatherworker, then yeah, for days, because it's just brilliant. But I don't think I'm too worried about it now. Especially not at 38, you know, it would be a while before I would benefit. You know, I'd have to get to the very end quests of the, you know, the camp hunter quests, but at the moment I'm happy just gearing up for Zul'Farrak. That's where I'm going. So, time to head south into Gadgetzan. Now I'm not ready to be here. At all. Just not. But unlocking the flight path will make things a lot easier for me in a bit. So we're going to do it. But I'll have to do a double check just to see what level it is I'll pick up as a start. Being able to pick up, I think it's 42. That might be completely wrong. But for some reason that's the number that pops into my head. I can't remember what level Nick was when we were doing it with him. That's the trouble. Okay, it looks...
What do you...
Skeletons, not a good sign. Okay, the Tranrek, who usually stands literally right here, gives us one of the Zul'Farrak quests. Now I'm going to pick up everything I can here, just purely because if I get to do it, it's going to be a massive bonus, because this is quite high level. I don't think that's the... No. It wasn't a gorilla that come after me, was it? What was his pet?
I got what you need.
I thought it was another bear. Can't remember. I'll have to look the video back and see what pet he had. Yeah, I'm not high enough
Hey, how you doing?
for anything, but what we can use is the bank.
What's up?
So as you can see, there's all my green hills of Stranglethorn. Lovely, lovely, jarbly. So what I'm looking to put away is basically just solid stacks. And what I need is an auction house. Quite badly. All this cooking stuff I'm clearly not going to be using. Yeah, I've got my low level enchants on my chest and shit. Right, so that being said, it's not going to be worth me going over to Steam Weedleport. Oh god. Okay, and all of this expired. Oh yeah, we also had a message. Tiania, I think that's right, how you said it. Hello, thank you. Awesome stuff. Yes, I might as well leave those in the mailbox until I'm able to actually get rid of them. So, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's all I'm going to be able to do here without adding loads and loads and loads of travelling involved. So, I've got to go to the Veil. I'm pretty sure I've got to speak to Gazlo and Ratchet. Wharfmaster Dizzywig wants us to bring something to Ratchet. Goblin sponsorship. Yeah, so I'm going to fly over to Ratchet and see what we can do. Next episode, I'm not sure. I'm not going to be doing Deadmire in Dustwallow Marsh until I have to go and see Tabitha for the Zul'Farrak quest, so it's not worth me going there yet. So I'm not sure what we're going to be looking at. It may well be having a quick butcher's. In fact, my thingy's Tasaran Mill. My thingy's Tasaran Mill. Let's end off. Let's just see what South Shore's like. Let's see if we can do this. Let's have a word with this. I keep hearing things. Scaring the shit out of me. Yeah, I think either my boy or next door's boys out in the garden. Either way, right, so let's head down the South Shore. Let's do Hecula's Revenge. We'll get rid of all these. Because as you can see, I'm getting clogged up. My bank is full of utter shit, which I need to hand in the Veil, the Green Hills of Stranglethorn. I need to go to an auction house and get rid of some of my old shit. I'm just clogged up. So having this quest in the log and having the item in my bag, it's not helpful. Right, we don't want to go all the way to South Shore. It's the graveyard outside, but there are NPCs that patrol. And their class is PvP. So these are some of the NPCs where you will... anything and it will come up all over the place. South Shore is under attack. It's not. I couldn't give a toss about South Shore. But he's level 45. I'm not going to get in out. And the mere fact that this is a green quest is just fucking insane. I mean, if I can see where it is I'm running to, I'm supposed to be... Ah. Mount up in case I need to run. Is that it? He's not doing anything else, is he? That's literally it. He's just going to walk. Yeah. That's your revenge. Whew. You sure showed them. They ain't going to mess with you again, sunshine. How easy that was. Yeah, alright, don't be afraid of that quest. If there's alliance around, obviously, yeah, you're gonna struggle, but that was really good. Now it's only a small flight path to the Undercity, so I can do my unload rubbish thing. Yeah, not too bad. So, I'm gonna call it there. You know, slightly smaller episode, but that's because I need time to sort of sort it out, render it and upload it, so at least it goes up today. That's all I can do. So sorry it is a bit of a short one. I have been a little bit busy recently, but I will do my best to get regular as I possibly can, and I'm not talking about going to the toilet. So that is it. So thanks an awful lot for watching. I do really appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next one.